What's up, everybody? Dark Knight 316. I'm back with my partner, Robert Wheeler Gaming. We're fighting off.
Trying to fight off the rest of the cold for this week.
Yeah, we got the strength to come up and record this podcast. So if you hear us coughing throughout it, sorry. We're still trying to recover from it. Trying to get 100% so we can go on our vacation and stuff like that. So, so last week I was not able to do it. I was under the weather. And this week he got out of bed and was like, "Yeah, I could go do it. I'm good enough for it." So I have the wrestling 20 questions, so we'll be able to do that. But it's crazy times going around for wrestling right now.
Yeah, I personally think that this CM Punk Roman Reigns match, Roman Reigns will probably win the title.
I think Roman will win it. They're starting to do the crack at each other. Where last week CM Punk told the Usos, that he was going to bury Roman Reigns next to their dead dad, and that pissed off Roman. Well, this confrontation that you see here is that CM Punk keeps calling him by his what CM Punk calls government name, and
you call him the Joe,
and so
CM
Punk went and cracked back and was like, "Oh, you're trying to call me by my government name? Well, I could call you by your government name, whatever, blah 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 blah, Joe. Well, no, I like the other Joe better." And then he attacks Roman Reigns on there. So it's starting.
What's CM Punk's government name?
You don't know what CM Punk's government name?
I don't know what it is, but personally, I think probably what will happen is CM Punk, Roman Reigns wins, Seth Rollins gets better, faces Roman Reigns at like a SummerSlam or something like that, and ends up winning back the title.
Well, we also had a Seth Rollins came out for what the with all his masked men, and Paul Heyman comes out, tells Seth Rollins, F around, you're gonna find out. And so he kept saying FAFO, FAFO, and then he's all FA F5, and then Brock Lesnar's music came out, and Brock Lesnar ran and beat up on every masked guy whatsoever. And as he was beating up, Obafemi came out and powerbombed Brock Lesnar. So apparently he's accepting the challenge to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for that open challenge match that they did. So, and if you're unaware of it, there was a kind of like a hot mic take on it where you could see Brock Lesnar telling Obafemi, like, put your foot on my chest, because Obafemi wasn't paying attention. And so then you could see Obafemi finally put his foot on the chest and pointing to a WrestleMania sign, but then Brock Lesnar adjusted the foot to make it look better. And they said that Brock Lesnar has done that a while with all these people, like all these up and comers and stuff like that, because Brock Lesnar is now in like the stage where he's like, he doesn't have to be the guy anymore. He knows what it is to make it look good. So he's trying to help out these other people to do it. They just got to be able to listen to him and not go and and say like, "Oh well, I know what's best." Like, you're too old or whatever like that.
Yeah, because you got to remember too. He's like, they were saying though, they don't want to work with him because all he wants to do is win the world title. But it came down, they said he's one of those where it's like he sees that you're somebody that you could be pushed. He's going to help you out in the ring and things like that, because he doesn't want, like, he understands wrestling. He doesn't he doesn't care that it's like, oh, I'm not world champion every single time.
Yeah, plus they want you to get better because he doesn't want to get hurt in the ring. Because if you don't know what you're doing and you think you do, then that's going to hurt him. I mean, he learned a lot of that from The Undertaker because when it was that streak one, Undertaker told him, like, hurt my back, so you're going to have to take it. You're going to have to do all this moves. Right?
Yeah.
So that's what did it. The El Gran Americano defeated the original El Gran Americano here. So it says chaos created by Los Americanos distraction. The official long enough for Bravo to load a metal plate to El Grande Americano's mask, and when original El Grande Americano hit the headbutt,
I could see them doing is I could see them doing like a at WrestleMania, like a mask for mask match, and then reveal that that's Chad Gable.
Yeah.
So doing something like that. That way you could bring Chad Gable back to who he is instead of the original El Americano.
Yep, and have the other ones do it. Also, I think that there's one for like El Grande Mexico.
Yeah.
And El Grande, whatever. That's all part of the Americano one. But then also we see here on Raw, it was AJ Lee defeated Bayley in a women's Intercontinental title match, which that Bayley wasn't going to win because they're going to want AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch rematch.
Yeah, so
keep that title.
That's what I was going to say, though. So are they going to be doing a rematch come WrestleMania?
Yes.
Do you think they're going to do a rematch again, and then both CM Punk and AJ Lee lose their titles?
Both lose their titles.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
That's what I'm wondering, because it is kind of weird, though, that like they actually gave AJ Lee the title real quick.
Yeah, they said that CM Punk was also making fun of Roman Reigns, saying that he's a part-time wrestler and not a full-time. So how could you be a champion if you're only a part-timer?
Yeah.
And then Roman was like, "Who doesn't love to stay at home taking care of their kids, having family time? Like that's the best time."
And they don't have kids,
So it looked like Bayley does the flying elbow, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, she was attacked again. So
Penta defeated Dragon Lee in an IC championship match. This is interesting here because I wonder if they're going to... Because I know that when Penta signed, he was promised a championship, so this might be the highest that he'll go.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he's going to... have a rematch with Dom, and if Dom's going to win it again.
I want to...
going to pass it around with a bunch of luchas.
I want to know this next match, if you guys are tired of this match, or if you want to see this end at WrestleMania. Natty defeats Maxine Dupree. I think it's a good rivalry right now, but I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Natty dressing up like Ronda Rousey. I know, like she's trying to be a bad guy, but I don't think she's a good heel. I think she will always be a babyface. So I don't think she can play a good heel.
But do you think though this rivalry, like they're gonna finally end it at WrestleMania and make it as
I think it's a good match for Maxine Dupree because she said that she wants to be world champion and they try to push her into doing it, but she doesn't have the skills to do it. So they're putting it in with the veteran, which Natty's the veteran here, and so she can learn.
Yeah, should be good to learn from Natty somebody who knows how to wrestle.
Once she starts getting better, then maybe she could go back up and getting a world
what I was thinking too? Like if you think of Hart Foundation, I don't think there's really anybody else left, is there? That is in the WWE of the Hart Foundation.
No, it's only Natty.
And like Natty doesn't have any kids.
That we know of. I don't think so.
I don't think they ever had any kids. So it's like the line of the Hart Foundation, unless
one of the other kids,
like Owen Hart's family, they had kids, unless they joined or something else.
I think they do have kids, but I think that
Davey Boy Smith's kids come back, and Hart Foundation's pretty much done.
I don't think any of them want to do with WWE because of what happened to Owen. But then we have Stephanie Valkyrie defeated Raquel Rodriguez for the women's title here. This is whatever CM Punk laid out Roman Reigns during a shocking confrontation on route. Are
we able to watch that, or are we gonna get hit?
Probably we'll get hit because it's stupid with the.
Yeah, I was say if you put it on mute, but I'm just curious to know.
We did it on mute last time. I believe it was. It was just because
whatever they do it
through it over. It's whatever video that they put on here. They watch it and then they go and they do it. So I think maybe if we did it in like segments, but you can't really mute this one here.
You should create your T-shirt that says OTC2.
No.
So
and then we'll look to see what happened on SmackDown.
But do you think though that CM Punk Roman Reigns rivalry is one that's good enough that's actually gonna sell tickets?
I don't think any of them will really sell tickets because even with they said this one's the old Viper because he bloodied up Cody Rhodes.
I'm hoping in this case though, I'm hoping RKO wins it.
Yeah, he needs to get close enough to John Cena's record because he's another old guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that he should do it where like he breaks John Cena's record, Gunther retires him, and then Gunther takes off the moniker of Legend Killer. But he's
Drew McIntyre quit the WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, because he said that he's getting screwed out of it and they're doing all the politics and so, which, not lying, I mean, that's what they're pretty much doing because they don't think Drew has enough potential to sell out tickets for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at how the landscape is right now, not even Cody. Like, people are tired of seeing Cody Rhodes champion going into WrestleMania for like, I think, what is this, his third?
I think it's like third or fourth straight. But you know who would be interesting to sell out tickets? The Miz.
Yeah, well, The Miz is at WrestleMania.
I hope so.
He's going to be facing Jelly Roll because Jelly Roll accidentally attacked him.
Let's go.
And, so he should be able to do it.
I can't wait to see The Miz. I like The Miz.
But here it says Uncle Howdy and Eric Rowan defeated Solo Sikoa in a non-title match. So, but I heard a thing that they're saying that like Solo can only be in a group because they said that he's
not good.
He's
solo?
not good on the mic. And he's not good solo, so he has to be in the group.
Mm-hmm.
But I also heard though that the MFT might break up because what they want to do is bring one of them. I think it's Tonga or one of the ones that he was wrestled back in New Japan.
Yeah,
and they want to be able to bring the Bullet Club and that moniker and all that because I think they made money to get the name from it because they couldn't get it because New Japan owned it. And so I think that they want to bring that there to bring the Bullet Club and have Shinsuke and all them be the new leader.
Yeah, but you know what?
And have like Finn Balor.
You got to think of the same thing with Solo Sikoa though. Roman Reigns was exactly like that too. When he first came from the Shield, like he was terrible on the mic. The best person was Seth Rollins on the mic, and then you would say like Dean Ambrose, and then Roman Reigns. Because remember, for the longest time, Roman Reigns would not be on the mic.
That's why they had to go put like Roman with like Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times it's like
because he wasn't that good.
Brock Lesnar sucked at the mic, so they gave a mouthpiece.
I mean, he's still not as good as because all those times he had a mouthpiece, but you could see they're much better than what they were.
Though that Brock Lesnar's way better because of his UFC fights when he would be talking trash and stuff like that. So now it's because like in WWE you got to remember scripts, so you're not supposed to go off of the script unless sometimes you could. But
I didn't know Nikki Cross was there.
Yeah, she's part of
I didn't know that.
The whatchamacallit?
Nikki Ash.
No, she's part of
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that she was part of
Uncle Howdy. Yeah.
Wyatt Six.
Yeah, she's part of Wyatt Six.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then Dexter Loomis and all them too.
And Nikki Cross is a superhero one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was the other girl, the one who was the Valkyrie.
No.
What's her name? I can't think of her name. She married one of the Viking Raiders.
Oh yeah, no.
I thought she was the one who was on there.
It was Nikki Cross, but I think it's starting to take its toll with the Wyatt Six and all that.
It's a little bit harder to do though.
But yeah, like you said, it's hard to do with this big, huge roster and stuff like that. That's why I'm glad that they got the AAA because they could put regular WWE superstars onto AAA because a lot of times in the Mexican wrestlers they'll have the mask guys versus non-mask.
Yeah,
and then they could face regular superstars and stuff. So I'm glad that they have that so that then they could put it. And I'm also glad though that they have like enough where they can push people over there, and then you can kind of for like WWE's sake, they could say, well, AAA and NXT is this pay grade. Raw and SmackDown's the premier, so this is the higher pay grade. So you want to go there. So if you're fine with just being here, building your storyline, getting your story up on here, like this is good. You can win the titles in here and get the championship.
Yeah,
like that. So I think that's good that they did it.
This next match, this actually
Jade Cargill defeated Minchin.
She actually wrestled.
Yes, and there are a lot of people, not me, a lot of people are calling her the John Cena of women, where she only has like 5-6 moves and then wins the match and kind of stuff like that.
Did Mission did she actually make Jade Cargill look good in the ring?
Yeah, she had to, because Jade Cargill does not know how to wrestle.
Jade Cargill's terrible.
Here's Rhea Ripley confronted her.
You know what's weird though is I don't know if it's just the angles that they look, but Rhea Ripley looked like she's lost some muscle.
She has, and she also lost some weight.
I'm wondering if she was
tore I think a pectoral muscle or something like that.
No, but I was thinking about this the other day. I was wondering like if she was on some supplements or something, you know, because how bigger she looked.
Yeah,
like maybe she wants kids, and then she has to, you know, like if she was on some. I'm not saying she's taking steroids or anything, but if she's on some kind of supplements that made her look big, and now she's losing all this weight to look like non-muscular, I'm wondering if she wants kids. So
probably
whatever she was taking could help affect, you know, because she's married now and she's probably going to think about for her family.
And then here they got the Irresistible Force defeated Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss via DQ.
I think that's a stupid name for the tag team, the Irresistible Forces.
Well, they're too tall chicks, so they have to.
I still think it's stupid though.
Together and stuff. I think it's fine because it gives Nia Jax something to do.
Yeah,
you know, because like I personally don't think she's that great of a wrestler, but putting her as a tag team, like she can feed off then her tag team partner. I don't think her tag team partner is really any good, so I don't understand why they given them the tag team titles. But I think that they're only giving it to them because there's nothing else really that they can do. And so I also think that they're giving it to it because
it could help with Lash Legend trying to see, can she actually be good?
Can she actually be good? And to learn.
And if she's good and she can wrestle and things like that, then they'll start giving her other pushes.
But see, this isn't good here because it says Nikki Bella and all that. Because remember, Nia Jax doesn't know how to do wrestling where it's like you're not really trying to give them a receipt without them deserving it. So she, you know, gave Becky Lynch her man moniker because she got hit in the nose and stuff like that. So, like,
this next match is the match where I felt like that they're just putting two wrestlers because they don't know what to do with them.
It is, and it's kind of like probably has to do with Road Dogg getting fired because
you think so?
Like Road Dogg's trying to push all these people, but then you know Triple H is like, "Well, what do you got to plan for it?" Because these people are protected, which I thought was interesting.
I was asking you like, whatever happened to Damian Priest?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting with that. They call it.
I'm gonna scroll down to the.
They call it like the behind the. I forgot what they call it, but it's
behind the laughter.
Behind the scenes, basically on there, and they had an interview with, Road Dogg, and he wanted to push, Zack Ryder's wife? What's her name? Zack Ryder's wife.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Can't think of her name, but anywho, wanted to push her and put her into a world title thing because he's like, oh, she deserves it, and then he's like, well, what's the storyline going to get built? Triple H is telling him. He's like, I don't know. He's like, well, does it have chemistry with Alexa Bliss? Does it have chemistry with this one? Like, what's the story for 6 months? And Road Dogg's like, I don't know. I get it there because it's like, okay, so then what's going to happen after? She's going to go
she wins the title?
She's going to go back facing, you know, this one there. So it's like Triple H only sees her as like a
mid-card.
Like mid to lower card where it's like she'll push the upper people on there, but not the...
Yeah, because how many times can you keep pushing Charlotte Flair?
But it's like, the problem with that though is like the fans don't want that because, like you said, like, how many times do I want to see Charlotte Flair be up at the main event and go for a title? How many times do I want to see Alexa Bliss do it? How many times do I see Rhea Ripley do it? Like, have these other people try to do it, even if it's like a one-off. You know, like be like a transitional champion for somebody else or whatever like that. Like, I remember the time in SmackDown when I think it was after the Attitude Era. It was the Ruthless Aggression one. Afterwards, there where it was like not a lot of people were watching it, so they had like so many different IC champions going on there, but IC was the one that was elevating it over the world title because people were sick of like, oh, Edge has a title, you know, Edge is his champion, like he's blah blah blah. So like the Miz made the IC belt popular, you know, that kind of stuff like that. But we'll get back to this one. So they have Damian Priest and R-Truth, the new WWE Tag Team title #1 contenders. They're gonna face at WrestleMania.
Are they facing the Usos?
I believe so. Yes, and yeah. So they defeated Los Garzas. Priest has the Razor's Edge as his finisher, and but I believe that they're called what is it? Truth Priest, some kind of like dumb.
No, is R-Truth bald? Because I saw a picture of him.
Yes.
He's bald now.
He's bald.
It was weird.
They showed like because remember, he was supposedly getting fired, and then he comes back and he says, "I'm Ron Killings."
Ron Killings, yeah, I remember that.
And stuff like that. Yeah, so he really shaved his head, and they said that was Road Dogg's doing too, because they're like, well, what are we gonna do? Like, that was his problem for not being able to re-sign him on. But yeah. They show a backstage segment where I think it was Charlotte Flair was getting her lipstick ready and she was going to give a kiss on the back of R-Truth's head. Then they did it.
That'd be fun.
So here's Jelly Roll punched the Miz on Miz TV.
Oh, that's going to be
it was by accident because the Miz had another guest on there. And
it was accident.
Yeah, he had another person on Miz TV and was like attacking, you know, Jelly Roll or whatever like that. And like the Miz went to go like, hey, break it up like that. And that guy pushed Jelly Roll, and Jelly Roll went over to go do the thing. The guy, you know, moved out of the way.
Which is funny because it's like Jelly Roll had when he came and wrestled a little bit, he's kind of having that like itch of wanting to wrestle.
And since now like the Miz lives in Vegas, it's real easy for him to, you know, do a spot here, even if it's not like a big push or anything like that. He can go around, do everything else on there. And then we have Tiffany Stratton defeated Kiana James in a one-off one. It's fine. They need to start building up more people. So, Chelsea Green is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And then we got Trick Williams defeated Jacob Fatu, which is stupid because Jacob Fatu is the one that needs to have more wins because he's looks like that they're trying to push him up on there instead of being part of the MFT and all that. But yeah, so it looks like here Randy Orton assaulted Cody Rhodes, ripped his shirt, had all the blood, everything on there. So it looks like it's either Randy Orton is gonna be his legend killer.
Yeah.
Version.
Well, so far between the two like world champions that you've seen, which one do you think is doing the better performance?
For match wise, I would rather watch the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton match than the CM Punk and what's his face match. Because I don't think like, I mean, it might just be my bias or whatever, I don't know. But, like, I don't think CM Punk is that great of a wrestler. Like, I don't think he's...
Yeah, but that's just your biases, man.
Yeah. But also, you know, Roman Reigns isn't I mean, he reinvented himself, so he's a really good...
with what he's been having, but...
Yeah. A real good champion and stuff like that. So, I would... I'm glad that, like, Roman doesn't have the title right now. But... coming to WrestleMania, like, I'd rather have Roman win the champion, and I'm tired of Cody Rhodes being champion, so I'd rather have Randy Orton do it. But before we go to WrestleMania, we're gonna have to do our predictions of who we think is going to win and see if
see who's correct.
Yeah, see
day one and hopefully they have them all nailed. There's not like here's a secret day 1, day 2 one or something like that. So
hopefully they'll have it all down, breaking it down.
Yeah.
For WrestleMania, I don't think that because they already have here April 18th and 19th. I don't know if they're gonna have the world champion. This might be on day 2.
I think it will be because
you think that one.
Yeah, I think that's more popular.
Day 1.
I think that's day 1.
Because they have them Raw and SmackDown, so so they'll probably have all Raw on.
No, I don't think they're gonna do like all Raw one day. All
you don't think so?
No, I just think you got to think like the women's champ with Rhea Ripley will probably be. I'm thinking day 1. Stephanie Vacor's the bigger draw. This is going to be the bigger match, so I think that's day 2. So that's where I'm thinking it's going to be. 1, yeah,
and then this will be day 2.
That's day 2. That's what I think so because honestly, like if I'm looking at it and I want to see the women's wrestle, like I could care less with Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley.
To me, that's your day 1. That's a squash match.
Yeah,
like they're going to give it to Rhea Ripley. If they give it to Jade Cargill, that means that they really didn't care too much about, like, they're trying to give her a chance. I mean, I can see maybe they keep it on Jade so that then she loses it to Bianca,
or even lose it back to Tiffy time. So
yeah, but she might lose it to Bianca Belair so that then, because remember they had that feud and then Bianca left because she had that injury or she was pregnant or something like that, and then so you haven't seen her back. So I'm thinking maybe Bianca might win Money in the Bank and then have that belt and maybe cash it in or something. I don't know. But all right, so our next segment that everybody liked and I heard everybody missed was wrestling 20 questions. So let's see if I can do
yeah, we missed it last week because
I don't have anything for Tally. No, I'll do. All right, so you have 20 questions, yes or no, to try to guess this wrestler that I picked.
Okay.
On there. Start with your first question.
Is this wrestler a current WWE wrestler?
No.
No. Okay, so
that's 1.
Is this wrestler retired?
No.
Okay. So then does he or she wrestle in another promotion currently?
Yes.
Okay, so now you got one that I can't even think of. Okay, does this person wrestle in Impact Wrestling?
Not currently.
So they wrestle.
So that's 3.
They wrestle in another promotion, but currently not in Impact Wrestling.
Yes.
So then, are they wrestling in AEW?
Yes.
Okay, so now that makes it even harder because I have no clue with AEW people. Did this person used to wrestle in WWE?
Yes.
Okay. Was this person part of a faction in WWE?
No.
No. Is he a like, does he have a family in WWE, like Family Line or something like that?
No.
No. Like, you know how like the like Samoans
or the Rhodes or something.
Okay.
That's 5.
That's actually we're 7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we has this person won the AEW World Champion?
No.
No. So not an AEW World Champ. Has this person won a world title in WWE?
Yeah. Yes, but it's. I'll give you this. Like, yes, he's won a world title when they distinguished this as one of the world titles.
So he won an ECW title.
Yes.
So that's one of the world titles then. That's like one of the big 3s.
Yeah,
okay,
so that's why I said because like ECW's not around anymore. So
He only won the ECW
Yes.
title. Okay, so that's 10. Who would be in AEW that only won the ECW title around that time who's a current wrestler? So he's got to be older. Did he win any other of the titles, like tag team, intercontinental?
Yes.
Okay. That's 11, so we're on 12. And he's currently active in AEW. Is this... Huh. I don't know who... Because he can't be that big name.
Don't harp too much on the AEW angle on it. That'll get you to not getting who this is.
Well, I mean, I can't think of even... I don't have anything else to really work on.
Currently with the...
Yeah, because if he's currently with AEW, but then he won ECW, I can't think of who else would have won EC... If he's won the ECW title only, but has never won any of the other titles, that eliminates a lot of other people who I thought of that could have been.
Like the other world titles.
So, yeah, but like I was thinking, like, let's say Big Show, he's won the world title. Mm-hmm. He's won the ECW title. Bobby Lashley, like people like that. So I would have to think of other people who were there but would have won. Okay, was this person when he was in the WWE, was he mid-carder or more of a top guy but didn't like get the push?
He was considered a mid-carder because he's only won besides the ECW World Champion, he's won the IC belt was the highest accomplishment he got outside of the ECW World Champion, and then he's been tag team champions.
Okay.
That's what, 14? 15?
We're going on 14. Okay, so did this guy wrestle during the 90s?
90s. I don't think so. Let me check on the 90s.
Because if that's the case, then that eliminates who I'm thinking of. If he did not wrestle during the 90s. Should have, if it's who I'm thinking of.
Let's see. I would say, let's see, 2007. They show here the earliest he's wrestled was in 2002.
2002, okay. Yeah. So not the 90s then. No. So right at the end. Ooh, that's tough.
It's actually not if you think of it. You just got to think of...
I'm trying to think
what's going around at that time.
ECW champions, I'm trying to think of.
Well, he wasn't ECW when he started wrestling. That was when... They branched off into ECW.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know that. But I'm trying to think of who would have won an ECW title during that time, because it wasn't that many like big name people who won it. But and then you say he's in. Is he an active wrestler in AEW?
Excuse me. They say he's. Let's see. They say he's currently, as of 2024, as of 2024, he was at AEW, but AEW has a luchador company called that CMLLA or whatever.
I don't know.
He's currently on that right now.
All right, so we're on 16.
Yes.
ECW champion. Who else would have won that?
Think about more of his. He's won multiple tag team titles with different wrestlers.
See, you never told me though he's won a tag team. You said his highest was Intercontinental.
Yeah, and then I said he's also won tag team, but his highest belt is ECW.
I mean, I can't think of who would have won the ECW. Many people have won multiple tag teams.
He's won ECW when he was solo.
Yeah, but I can't think of.
When he was tag team, he did it with multiple people.
I can't think of for multiple people like that with. Well, is this guy a luchador?
He's built kind of like that. Like you could say, he's not a luchador where like he wears a mask or anything, but like you could say he's like a high flyer, match, like a high flyer type wrestler. I would say he's more built kind of like the Miz, or like Edge and Christian back in their heydays.
Oh, jeez. We're on 17. I don't know. I can't think because.
Well, I'll give you a hint. He in a tag team he had a specific name, and then he also tag teamed with the Miz at one point on there. And when he goes to
so when you said that, I think I know who it is now.
So when he goes to different promotions, he changes his name.
Yeah, so I know who that is now by giving me that hint, which there's too much of a hint. But
well, it didn't look like you were going to get it anyway.
I think I know who it is then.
Okay, we'll try to do it so that you can make sure that you know. And he's currently bald. If
he's currently bald, no,
yeah.
He used to wrestle on Impact Wrestling. Okay, yeah, I know who this is now since you gave me
too good of a hint.
Too good of a hint. After you said that, I know who it is. And if he changes his name, I'm just gonna take the guess because I think I know who it is. Anyway, I'm gonna say John Morrison.
Yes,
because you gave me that hint, and that's the only reason why I know who it is. He
currently lost a hair versus mask match in the CMLL, so he's currently bald.
Yeah,
but when he was the tag team champions, he was with Eminem.
Yeah, I know for Eminem,
Mercury and Melina.
But because you said he partnered with the Miz, and then he also changed his name every time. He's always changed his name to like Johnny Hollywood.
Yes, Johnny Impact. When he was on Impact, he was Johnny Impact. When he was in,
even though he never got the push in WWE
when he
again.
was in the Mexican ones, he was Johnny Mundo, and then when he was in AEW, he was Johnny Elite.
Yeah.
So John.
So he never really got the push that. I mean, considering the fact he's one of the better.
Like right now, he's currently known as Johnny Consuejo because that's what the CMLL is.
So,
but yes, that's who it is. His wife is Tyra Valkyrie.
When did he win the ECW?
Let me check.
But yeah, after you said that, I was like, I know who it is because that makes sense. That makes sense. You could have stumped me if you didn't give me that much of a hint. I would have been stumped.
Oh, according let's see, he's 3-time IC champion. Oh, he was a one-time. So my bad. He was a one-time Impact World Champion. I didn't know he was an Impact.
Yeah, no, but we were asking about if he won the WWE titles. I know he won the Impact title.
No, he's won the ECW World Title one time.
Yeah, no, Impact. I know he won that because they usually bring the guys from WWE real popular. Put them on Impact, they win like the title, and then they fade away on there too.
Let's
like
see.
Look at the most wanted man, Nick Nemes.
Yeah, let's see. Doesn't say when he's won it.
But okay, no, I was curious to know who he won it from. Maybe probably Matt Hardy or somebody like that.
Yeah, somebody probably not that big. Let me see if it says it in.
I win.
Let's see.
I'm not. Throw the ones up. Like this picture with Stephanie Vacor. Throw the ones up. Like.
Let's see. But remember, he was a tough enough competitor around the same time as the Miz.
Yep. The Miz is the best tough enough competitor.
Yeah.
But
let's see, Johnny Impact.
Johnny Impact's up there for making his name for.
Okay, so they said he's won the. Doesn't say where he's won the champion, but
you said it was Johnny Mundo, right?
It's John Morrison. His real name is John Randall Hennigan. But he's when he was on All Elite, he was Johnny TV right now.
Let's see.
But yeah, it doesn't show it.
He defeated CM Punk at the Vengeance Night of Champion pay-per-view on June 3rd, 2007.
Okay. Well, I wonder why it doesn't show.
So maybe he'll come back in this match and beat up CM Punk.
I doubt it, but yep, that was the 20 questions. You were able to get that one. So
I'm number one.
So next time
I'm number one.
Next time you can
in the comments put I'm number one. Just put throw the ones up because I'm winning this.
Yeah. So next week you could go pick your wrestler on there. I thought it was interesting to put John Morrison on there because you put. Was it Matt Hardy?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, he fought. He was around the time with Matt Hardy and all that stuff. There, so I thought it would be interesting, and I was like, he should be able to get that because at one point that was your favorite wrestler next to the Miz.
Yep,
was
I like John Morrison.
Was John Morrison.
I mean, to this day, I still like him. I think he should have got a better push at the WWE.
Yeah, I think they picked the Miz over him.
Not even the Miz didn't even get. He got that one push and that was it.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't give him enough of a push either.
Yeah, so. But I think now the Miz doesn't really care.
Yeah, because he's also at the point of retirement.
Yeah, so I think he's at the time.
But I think he's got to wait at least like a year because, he should headline it. So, but you think if next year you look at going to be John Cena, so he'll have to wait like another year if he wants to headline. I think he has the perfect wrestling resume to be able to headline it.
But. Yeah, but But yeah, I think like John Morrison. I mean, he just loves wrestling, and that's how you can see the wrestlers who doesn't care if they're not have to always win the world title. Like that's what they strive to try to do is to be world champ. But if they don't necessarily, am a world champion.
Yeah.
They really don't care because they're like, oh, we just let to wrestle. They'll train the other people on there, and. Like with his that CMLL wrestling that AEW owns, he was fighting. It was hair versus mask match, and now he's currently bald. He looks weird, being bald with his having his long hair and his ponytail and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I thought that would have been an easy person for you. I saw that you were focusing on ECW instead of focusing on trying to get the character more. I thought you were going to add, was he part of the Ruthless Aggression era and stuff like that? So
I thought it was I was looking at his pictures. You think these are AI generated?
More than likely, they're all AI generated, and yet they give us give everybody else
they give everybody else AI. No, because I was looking at it because I was like, really, the background looks like
because I mean this one here is supposed to be in Vegas, and. That background looks nothing like.
But if you look at Randy Orton and that one looks like it's a.
I mean, well, that one here, personally, if you look at these ones here, it looks like they got it from Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Not actual Las Vegas on there. There's no hotel.
Yeah.
But this one here, just
that's
because
just
they got a monorail
back.
Just because they got a monorail here, but Vegas doesn't have all these skyscrapers and.
I think that's just the SmackDown. Background or whatever.
But I'm like, this is dumb. Like, it's supposed to be Vegas. Why don't you put,
to distinguish between Raw and SmackDown and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's everything on there. So, like always, on Dark Knight 316, Robert Wheeler Gaming, this has been Tackles and Takedowns, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for holding out with us being sick.
Yep. And hopefully we'll get better next time.
God bless you guys. We'll see you next week.
Yep. If I can get over there.
Yeah, you got it right there. You got it right